want to support the platform just in case anything like this happens again, you can do it by way of PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and also by the Anchor. And you can also further support the platform by way of going to the Teespring store or the shoe store that is located in the comment section below.
Nigga, like, fuck is you talking about? Like, nigga,
Hey.
look at my fucking, I'm gonna get you fucked up. What you mean? Like, fuck is you talking about? Stay over there. Yeah! Stop looking back at me. Yeah, she's not speaking for you. You got a bum-ass A-boy jacket that came out in 1990. Bro,
Damn!
you got a fucking big-ass fur hat.
Oh,
that you need to get your money at. That's Nike boots. That's this long. Like, just get your money up. Simple. Like, I'm done. I'm just done. Get your money up. Alright? Alright? You want to know how shoes I got on? I got Steve Adams on. Alright?
No, nobody wants Steve Madden no more.
What the? Why you stood there? Get your money on shoes. You can see now.
My bad,
Man, see me with that fucking song. Fuck is you talking about?
Damn, you petty as hell. You can't even afford this phone.
Nobody
torturing you. What you doing that for? Damn. I don't do when you get mad.
You sound stupid.
Fucking dirty bitch.
You sound.
Damn.
Who told me?
This is my thing here. I'm not sure why it is that we are in a society now. I mean, I know why it is, but I don't know why it is. That we're in a society where you have women that feel that they should have the ability to go out there and physically provoke a reaction from a man, knowing the fact that it's not going to go well. And I'm not too sure why the other women there decided not to, stop egging her on, because they know what was going to happen. They were just sitting there amping her up. That's all they were doing. They were cackling, ha ha, he, he, nah, 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 nah. They were just doing all of that nonsense, trying to hype her up, knowing that she's the one that will, blow her top the quickest, and she has the most ignorant reaction possible. And like I keep telling people, the main thing about this that you keep seeing, and that's a common occurrence, is that it just so happens that all of these people are the exact same complexion, the exact same color, a part of the exact same, right? And I keep trying to tell people, like, yo, if you want things to basically change, you want things to transpire, y'all got to start getting yourselves together. At the end of the day, just saying, because obviously the only one that had common sense there was the man, because she wanted to, go off and she wanted to say all of this other type of stuff, right? Everything was all words, right? Everything was all words. But then the funniest thing is, she at one point switched her attention to the dude, with the furry hat on, the tall dude, right? To the cameraman, the guy that was recording on the train, right? He was like, "Oh, nobody wears Stacey Adams." And then she wanted to get, that hit to the core. Once he said that, they got all the way amped up. That's when they went from being women to now becoming full-fledged men. And what I mean by that is, normally a lady would actually sit, right? She would conversate, right? She would use her words in order to battle. The moment in time that you have a woman, and note the difference in terminologies here, right? A lady sits, right? No, now the moment in time that those women decided to go from the lady position to the woman position and then into a man position, that's when all cards were, everything was off. It was, everything was off, right? Because the moment in time that you decide as a woman that you want to start standing up and you want to buck up and you want to get into a man's face and you want to start trying to knock phones out of people's hands, that's when we got a problem. And I want to know, one of the women did it about 2 to 3 times, right? Basically did this to the dude. He never even sat up there and took a look back, didn't even do nothing, right? Because what do most men say? Oh, no matter what a woman does, you're not supposed to sit up there and hit them. You stronger. You this, you that. You can take hits. It don't matter if she attack you with a car, a space shuttle, an asteroid, a planet. Don't matter if she throw a volcano. Don't matter if she use a neutron bomb. It don't matter what she does. You supposed to turn away and walk away. Right? That's what 90 some percent of the men out here be saying, right? Those are the ones that pretty much okay women and young girls, including their daughters and women in their family, to start turning up and start swinging on dudes. They're the reason. Those are the utmost main enablers that allow women to start swinging on dudes. So if at any moment in time that you wonder why it is that you have women doing this, it's because you got men that also back them up and enable those women as well as you have other women that enable women to do those exact same actions. But then when somebody responds to the actions of said woman who then decided to transform into a man and start standing up and walking into a man's space, once a reaction occurs, now everybody want to be like, yo, man, that's a woman, that's a woman. You ain't supposed to be doing that, man. Yo. It ain't that serious. It ain't that serious. No, it is that serious. Because I'm gonna make this one note to people real quick. If you go back and look at the video, right when she like, hit him with the purse, look at her mouth. She was tempting. She was contemplating spitting directly on that dude. Now, the footage is a little bit grainy. She possibly could have very quickly. I'm not sure. But the reaction from him came by way of her deciding that she wanted to go up to him and hit him with the purse. But like I said before, all of the mannerisms that you are able to see here are not that of a lady. They are not that of a lady at all. Because actual ladies, right, who have some type of decorum about themselves, they don't act in this way. Like I said before, you can listen to the mouth, you can look at the mannish mannerisms, you can just look at everything, you can already tell what it is. But yet, these will be the exact same women that will state that men should respect them, that men should protect them, that men should look out. And I want to note this too. After everything took place, you did have men there trying to stop everything from continuing on because her friends started, jumping in, and the whole group of them, right, started jumping in like wild animals, right? And then you had black men that were there that saw what took place. They stepped in and was trying to separate everybody. But even while the black men were trying to do the proper thing, which a lot of women state that black men don't do, what did those women do? They started swinging and trying to fight those guys. And this is when I stated before, why should a man risk his life or attempt to risk his life and his safety to protect somebody who doesn't want to be protected? If you know somebody is coming there and they're not trying to harm you or come at you in a negative way, you can in a sense already see this. You can tell by how it is that they're not reacting to what you're doing. Why would you then still decide that you want to swing and hit on that individual that's trying to protect you, that's trying to separate you from everything that's going on? Like I said before, this is why you hear people saying that it's just not worth it. It's not worth it to put yourself in harm's way. And for any woman that want to state that, oh, that's weak, that's this, that's that, how about you not put yourself in circumstances where you would have to basically have a physical occurrence with a male? How about that one? Let's start there. If you want to have that physical back and forth with a woman, so be it. Go ahead, go ahead and do you, right? Pull each other's hair out, all that great stuff. Tear up your clothes, whatever. Do that, right? Equal playing field. Um, but like I said before, a lot of women out here, y'all need to watch your mouths. Y'all need to watch how y'all moving out here. You need to watch your mannerisms. You need to watch how you walking up on dudes, because every guy is not the same, and he's not going to respond the same way the 8, 9, 10 different dudes have responded clearly in your life, allowing you to take the exact same actions will lead up to the moment of a retaliation taking place by you, feeling that you have the full-fledged right to hit a man. You don't. Just because you're a woman don't mean that you get to sit up there and hit a dude. You don't. Like I said, this is why I wish um that you would have some women out here that were like, trained UFC fighters. In a moment in time that they see, oh, you hit that dude first, I got you, boss. Bow. Lay him out on the floor. Lay him out. And then if the friends want to jump out, lay them out on the floor too. Like I said, that I feel like once dudes get to a certain point in life where they got money, start hiring female bodyguards. So the moment in time that you got these women out here that want to start acting whatever, that bodyguard will come from being undercover, being a full-fledged bodyguard, and just lay them out. And it ain't nothing they can sit up there and say. It ain't nothing they can sit up there and do because that's a woman on a woman. It ain't nothing they can do. It ain't nothing they can sit up here and say. Ain't nobody, yo, man, you can't do that. That's so exactly. See, they can't sit up and say, yo, you can't hit that hard. That's a woman. You're not supposed to treat her like that's a UFC fighter. That's a trained fighter. That's a bodyguard. Like I said, all of that nonsense, all of that talking, all of that, I'm about to save somebody, let me put on my cape, all of that is stopped. Like I said before, you have too many people out here on both sides enabling these women to progress, follow through, and act on these nonsensical actions, and then expect that the world is not going to react negatively to what it is that they're doing. And y'all raising daughters. Oh, y'all setting them up for failure.